Hello everybody, hello, welcome to Dragonfly Caregiving Chronicles by Carrie. I'm Carrie. I'm in my car. I went to the grocery store and I popped on here because I found out some information last night, and I thought I had everything figured out. I'll be honest, I have this really pretty binder and then it's got dividers in there for medicine, insurance, doctors, the eye doctor, the kitty doctor, the whatever doctor, the hip doctor, whatever, right? I have pretty much all the lab results. Everything is in one spot in this nice big binder, and it's pretty. And I have it all. We got new insurance cards because the old ones, I don't know, the numbers were off. How is that possible? So I laminated all the new stuff that came in. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. It just, we have a will. I have the power of attorney. We have all the bank stuff done. I thought we had everything crossed, everything dotted that we had to have until last night. My mom was telling me how she wanted to have like the quality of life, and she didn't want to be resuscitated. And in her will, it says the DNR stuff is in her will. Well, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. For those who don't, I didn't until last night. The will, pretty much, the DNR in the will. In the state of Florida, there is a DNR form. It's yellow. You have to get it from your doctor. The doctor has to sign it, and the loved one, the patient, has to sign it. Then you post that DNR order on your refrigerator or next to your loved one's bed. And if you don't want it out, like I don't think I want ours out, you could put it somewhere. We could put it behind a cabinet in the kitchen. You could put it in the drawer of a dresser. You could put it on the back of a picture frame, just somewhere where the EMTs, when let's say your loved one is having a heart attack or something, the EMTs will look for it, usually on the kitchen refrigerator, front of the refrigerator, or on the loved one's nightstand, or somewhere close by the loved ones by their bedside. So if you have it, let's say, if you do get this, if you want that, not everybody wants it, right? I mean, everybody is, I have no opinion either way. You and your loved one do you, right? And them, for sure. But I want to respect my mom's wishes. So now I'm like, I just found out this will that doesn't do what I thought it did. Oh my God, let me go through my notes. I just went off a little bit. So if you have a will in place and you have a DNR in the will, let me go through some of my notes and see if that helps you plan ahead, okay? Like I said, I thought I had everything figured out, and then I'm like, there was one major piece missing, and it's a piece most caregivers don't even know exists. I didn't know until last night. I found out last night that even if you have a will or a living will that says do not resuscitate, EMTs and hospitals can't honor that unless you have a special state approved form. In Florida, it's this bright yellow sheet called DH 1896 out of hospital DNR. Without that yellow form in the home, they are legally required to start CPR if someone or your loved one's heart stops. So there I was sitting at midnight. It was literally midnight when this all came about. I was the queen of preparedness, so I thought, and realizing I missed the most important form of all. Cue face palm to the forehead. Okay, so a DNR does not mean do nothing, just so you know. It only applies after the heart or breathing have completely stopped. That's it. If the heart is still beating, even a little bit, even slowly, or breathing is shallow, the DNR does not apply yet. Sorry if you see my visor, I'm in my car. The EMTs will still give oxygen, medicine, fluids, comfort care, everything to help that person live. Once the heart has stopped and the form is visible, like the DNR is on the refrigerator or it's next to the loved one's bedside, EMTs don't start CPR or defibrillation. That's weird. They shift immediately to comfort care. Think of it this way. Heart beating, they treat. Heart stopped, honor the DNR. Um, okay, so here's the full set that actually protects your loved one's wishes. You ready? The yellow form, for in Florida anyway, is that DNR, is it 1896 I said? It tells the EMTs don't start CPR after death. The living will or the living will or advance directive says what they want while alive, but unable to speak. Ventilators, feeding tubes, dialysis, comfort care, things like that. The healthcare power of attorney or surrogate names who speaks for them when they can't. And for me, that's me from my mom. The living will covers life support choices. The POA makes sure someone enforces those choices. And the DNR only comes into play after the heart stops. 3 documents, 1 complete plan. Who knew? If my mom ever had a heart attack, or if your loved one had a heart attack that left her in a coma, the DNR wouldn't stop doctors from putting her on a ventilator or feeding tube. That's where the living will kicks in. That's the paper that says if there's no chance of recovery, no machines, no tubes. So now I know we need both the living will and the DNR to truly honor her wishes. If you're in Florida, I have to ask the doctor, you have to ask the doctor for a form DH 1896. Again, it's form DH 1896. Or you can give them the lowdown of what you want and they'll give that form for you. It could be not only your doctor, but it could be a specialist. They can do it as well. They can sign it during a visit or even a telehealth call, like a telezoom, or they do it on your phone right through the portal. Just remember to print it on yellow paper so EMTs recognize it. If you're in a different state, check with your state's health department website. Every state has its own color and version of the DNR, or just call your doctor and they can help you. Post it where the paramedics, EMTs can see it, like on the refrigerator like I talked about, or near the bed, and keep copies in your binder, if you have a binder like me. But don't keep the copies out. They need the original. Then double check your living will and POA with your attorney or doctor so everything lines up. You know, we caregivers spend half of our lives color coding pill boxes, labeling freezer meals, but the one paper that's literally bright yellow is the one I missed. Go figure. So if you see me walking around Office Depot buying yellow paper by the ream, you'll know why. All right, so I'm sharing this because I don't want anyone else to go through what my mom went through. Oh, my dad had a heart attack, and he had that in his will, but I don't think he had the form. So my mom was really mad when they were working on him. She's all, that's not what he wants. Of course, I wasn't here. I don't know the whole story, but that's what I've heard anyway. So to hopefully prevent that with you or your loved one, get that document done. So check your documents. Ask your doctor about your state's DNR form. Review the living will, power of attorney with your loved ones, and maybe with an attorney again. It's not morbid, I know. It's something we don't always want to talk about, but it's something we have to talk about. It's love. It's not morbid. It is love. It's making sure your family is respected and your heart has peace. All right, so if you got something out of this, and I appreciate you hopping on, make sure you subscribe. Click on that subscribe button. It's free to do that. Click on the like button. If you want to see something in particular for you, let me know. Just put that in the comments. If this helped you, please share it with other people. If you maybe have somebody who is a caregiver or who is preparing to become a caregiver, feel free to share it with that person. This video, I mean, or even this channel if you want. Spread the word, because the only thing brighter than that yellow paper should be our understanding of it, right? I want to share something else. I got to find it. I had some information about the other states. Okay, so Florida for the DNR is that bright yellow out of the hospital DNR form DH 1896. I have other states too. I have California. It's a pink form. It's called a POLST. Stands for Physician Orders for Life-Sustaining Treatment. Texas is just a white form with blue text. It's called an out-of-hospital DNR form. New York has a DOH 3474 form. North Carolina has a goldenrod yellow DNR form. Ohio has a DNR comfort care form, but doesn't say what color. Oregon has a bright pink, POLST, like California form. Illinois has a IDPH. I don't know what that stands for. I didn't write it down. It's bright pink usually. Massachusetts has a comfort care DNR verification form, and it's often yellow. Again, if you're in a different state than those, or I'll put that information as a resource in the description of this video. But yeah, if you're from a different state, or even if you're in Florida and you want to find out for yourself, that you should do, Google it. Google it in your browser, just maybe your state Department of Health DNR form, or ask your doctor. All right? I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks again for hopping on, and I'll see you. Bye, everybody. Remember to breathe.